I felt that the creative presentation course was a fantastic starting point to building a foundation which left me feeling good about my choice to attend Full Sail University. I tend to take on new things without many expectations because I have found that prejudging something before even starting sets a stage of being stagnant. I expected that if I started this course with an open mind, I would finish it with a better understanding of what it means to create impactful connections that could be captivating if I put the time and effort into preparation. This course exceeded my expectations in that I will now look at any sort of interaction that I have with other people as a potential presentation to present a better image and a lasting impression, both for individual encounters as well as planned presentations, so that the key message will be better conveyed and received. I thought that I knew quite a bit about presentations as I've been giving them for years for a multitude of career and military events. What I have learned is that taking the additional time to focus on structure along with connection to an audience can mean the difference between a memorable and fulfilling event and one that, in my experience, is boring or forced in the sense that it only checks the box. I feel that my biggest takeaway from this course was that to gain a following of the audience, the amount and detail of the information is not as important as to how it relates to solving a specific problem, or how it is put together to make the audience a key part in the storyline. I've come to the realization that presentation is far more than just a classroom slideshow covering bullet points, or just random facts about a subject. I previously never looked at a presentation as an engaging experience, where you could develop a stronger connection to the people on the receiving end. Having now created several different styles of presentations, such as a written story, a slideshow, as well as taking it upon myself to venture into face-to-face presentation through video, I have started searching through all of the course material to really find key elements that create a much more impacting and lasting emotional connection. I feel overall that I did more than just meet the requirements of the class. Looking at my completed assignments, I feel they have shown to improve through developing a better emotional connection to what was being presented. I feel proud to have noticed myself consciously thinking about how presentation is a critical part of life and just normal daily interaction. How we prepare and plan for presenting information to a group of people is really no different than composing ourselves and considering our own daily interaction that we have with everyone else around us. If I took this course again with the same knowledge I have now, I would be able to expand upon the skills I have learned by taking more time to consider how to structure and lay out all of the presented material to create a better flow that will speak to different audiences. My thoughts right now, finishing up this first month of creative presentation, is that the foundation has been laid. My passion for leaving something behind that will outlive me has only grown by seeing the power left in the final product. Having a positive attitude along with a logical approach to learning will help me as I work towards my goal of creating documentaries in the future. I think overall, really going back over the material to try and ensure that I was able to include the key classroom takeaways into my assignments before uploading them really worked well. I did learn that I'm a slow reader, which I did find ways to overcome by transitioning text to voice because I'm an audible learner. This creative presentation, I feel, will be an added ingredient to the rest of the courses on my path as I progress further into my digital cinematography program. I'll certainly use these skills as the first building blocks in future assignments. Having the ability to go back and reference all this material, I know will bring added value to even more than just my future coursework. It will help me see fresh perspective when starting new projects outside of college. I know that I have older bad habits of sometimes being too detailed, and that having the ability to revisit this course material will help me consider ways to focus on brevity of information as well as responding to the needs of my audience. I want to close by emphasizing that it has been a pleasure to be introduced to new ideas and a fresh look at the old art of a slideshow presentation, and how personal presentation is even more important than the information that's on the slide. The foundation has been laid.